Everyone's pointing fingers at Washington Sundar. But that's not where this game was decided. A run chase that was a tactical masterclass from RCB, and how playing it safe lost Gujarat Titans the match. All this and a lot more in today's episode of the 23rd Yard Club podcast. Some dropped catches hurt more than others. Brian Lara was batting on 18 when he was dropped by keeper Chris Scott on a Friday afternoon. And he went on to bat till Monday and scored 501. Scott had said fearfully in that match he might score a century now. Then there was that infamous Herschel Gibbs drop of Steve Waugh in the 1999 World Cup. And as the story goes, Waugh told him, "You've just dropped the World Cup, mate." And then there was yesterday. Washington Sundar dropping Virat Kohli off the very first ball. A sitter, a dolly at short mid-wicket. The kind that you would take 99 times out of 100. Now, we don't know if anything was said in that moment, but you can be sure of one thing. As Kohli got going, that thought might have crept into Sundar's mind. Have I just dropped the game? Or even worse, have I dropped the tournament? That moment will always be talked about. Maybe for a while, maybe not for long, given how much cricket we see these days. But here's the thing. Blaming Sundar alone for Gujarat Titans' defeat, that's too simplistic. And I say that despite recognizing how big that moment was. Because this isn't a team that depends on Kohli alone. Yes, Salt and Kohli gave them starts, and Salt was missing yesterday, injured. But from Padikkal to Patidar, and then David, Shepherd, Krunal, this is a batting lineup where almost everyone can step up. Jitesh Sharma might be that one exception recently, but when 7 out of your top 8 can deliver, that tells you everything. So no, this game wasn't lost because of one catch. It was won tactically by RCB. And it might not look that way when you just see the hitting in that chase, but this was calculated. Let me take you back a little to the Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings game the night before. Chennai made 207 and the Wankhede pitch there at times looked a little tired. The ball was holding just enough to make life tricky. But the moment bowlers missed their lengths and at times their lines as well, they got punished. And that's how Chennai got to 200 plus. Now in Bangalore this time, it felt similar. It was not the usual flat track where 250 gets smashed or 200 gets chased down in 15 overs. This was a slightly slower surface. Maybe a little better than Wankhede that night, but 205 on paper should not have been a straightforward chase. Sai Sudarshan, who scored a century for GT earlier, actually said it himself at the break. I think with the level of communication that we have inside in the team, we understood the wicket. It was too paced. It was sticky to start with. He was praising his coaching staff for gauging quickly that the surface wasn't the easiest to bat on, so don't aim too high. GT knew. They had read the pitch. Plus, there was no dew in the second inning. Same as Mumbai the night before. Mumbai got bowled out for 104 on that similar pitch. RCB, they chased down 205 with 7 balls to spare. So where's that difference? Just that catch? No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yes, Kohli held the innings together. But more importantly, it was how they went about it. The approach. Not one RCB batter took a step back, literally and mentally. Kohli kept disrupting lengths. He kept coming down the track, opening up his stance, creating angles. His first boundary was backing away and smashing Rabada over mid-wicket. Next over, Rabada goes fuller on his pads, probably on the middle stump. Kohli flicks him over mid-wicket. 4 more. At the other end, Padikkal joins in. Rabada pitches up again, gets hit for a 6 for Padikkal to open his account. Then Siraj, a length ball. Padikkal drives him over extra cover. Another 6. No hesitation whatsoever. No sitting back. Just pressure. Pure pressure from ball 1. And here's where GT slipped as well. It took them till the 6th over to bring in the slower cutters of Jason Holder. Till the 8th over to bring on spin of Rashid Khan. Now you got Rashid Khan in your line. You have Washington Sundar. You have Manav Suthar. And yet, nothing early. Yes, left-arm spin matchup against left-handers was a concern. But when Kohli is at one of the ends, you take that risk. GT did not do that. They waited. And by then, the game was already drifting. Now compare that with the Chennai game the night before. They brought in Akil Hussain in the power play and against Quinton de Kock, a left-arm spinner to a left-handed batsman. Risky? Yes. But bold? Yes too. And it worked. 2 wickets for Hussain in that power play meant that there was an early squeeze. And Mumbai never recovered with the CSK pacers obviously coming in and then choking the run flow with ease because the rest of the batsmen had a balancing act to do. Maintain the run rate and not lose wicket. Therein lay the difference. Rashid only came on to bowl in the 8th over, by which time RCB were already flying 70 for 1 and 7. GT brought Sutar in as well. That was in the 16th over. And Sundar, after dropping that catch, wasn't even used with the ball. So on one hand, RCB disrupted lengths early, dictated the game. On the other, GT reacted late and stayed very conservative. And that's why this game wasn't just about a dropped catch. It was about intent. It was about timing. It was about decisions. Because in T20 cricket, tactics on the field matter just as much as the data of it. So, what do you think? Where did GT lose this match? And more importantly, where did RCB get those 2 points in this game on a slower pitch from? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Till that time, bye-bye.